Hello, friends. This is Alia Jamal, the Love Coach. And with this series, you will understand more why I call myself the Love Coach, why there is a heart in the background on my wall all the time. I focus on unconditional self love. I focus on opening the heart, releasing the trauma. I focus on helping you move from your head to your heart. So I made a decision to do a 10-day series, and it will be 10 consecutive days. We are starting today. Today is the day one to educate and help you understand what is your heart, what happens in your life when you're disconnected from it, and what happens in your life when you actually connect with it, when you start living from your heart, when you learn how to open your heart and keep it open. So today is going to be a little bit of all. I am going to focus on trust opens your heart. That is the topic for today. And I'm just going to have a free flowing conversation with you all. When we look at trust, trust gets built within the first year of your life. So from the moment that you're born till the moment you turn one, that is when the trust is built. The trust is built when I cry, does mom come and pick me up? When I need something, is somebody there? Is somebody picking me up and rocking me and loving me? Is there skin to skin touch? That's why in today's day and age, at least 10 years ago, when my son was born, the doctor was so big on skin to skin touch. And I know some of the hospital at this point, they don't even take away the baby at all. They'll just leave the baby with mom because those are the very crucial moments. So let's say if within the first year, your mom was sick, she wasn't available, she had to go to work, or something else came up, there were other siblings to take care of, or you were not feeling well, you were left in the hospital, no matter what happened, that all has impacted your ability to trust. And as an adult, you might find it very hard to trust. You might be very edgy. You always want to just look for safety in everything. You might be very, very successful. You might have amazing relationships. But we are talking about your internal environment. That environment could be walking on eggshells all the time. That environment could be just being concerned about every little thing, a lot of internal pressure. So even if you are the richest person on this planet, if you don't have that inner peace, you're not going to truly feel comfortable. So that is how a lot of us adults we are living. We are not feeling at ease or at peace within ourselves. So what we do, we go on vacation, we buy stuff, we get another car, we try to fill that void. But my friend, that fulfillment only comes from within. You can go out and you can travel the world. You can write on your resume, I've been to 120 countries. But the peace, that fulfillment that every human is looking for, that is within us. And it starts with trust. So if that trust has been broken or it has left unrepaired in your life, what happens? Your energetical heart and energetical heart have two aspects to it. There's front heart, there's back heart. I do teach on both, but back heart is most that I work on with my clients because that is where we store trauma. So what happens? Our heart energy is closed up. It's not open. So if your heart energy is closed up, this is what's happening. You're reaching the whatever success you're thinking you're reaching, but it feels like a push. It feels like I have to work so hard to get there. One thing starts working in your company and the other one starts falling apart. That is a closed heart. Of course, in our life, there would always be challenges. Challenges come so they can help us become stronger and they can help us tap into more of our light. We are not talking about that. We are talking about when you feel like you are on a hamster wheel. And for those of us who are there, we know that we are there, right? Um, but when we open our heart, and the first element that we are talking about today is trust. And in a minute, I'll talk about what kind of trust, what trust really is. When we open our heart, we become a magnet to everything that already belongs to our soul. You might be thinking that you need to become a billionaire, but maybe your soul came here to be a volunteer at somewhere. So you tried to become a billionaire, then you couldn't. And once you worked on opening the heart, you started volunteering at this place and you just found fulfillment. Because deep down, every single one of us, we are looking for fulfillment. We are not really looking for big fancy stuff. Yeah, we think big fancy stuff is gonna give fulfillment till we get it, and we are still in fear and anxiety. For those of us who are there, we know what that means and how that feels. Deep down, we are looking for fulfillment. Fulfillment comes when our heart is open and we become magnet to what already belongs to our soul. It becomes effortless. And for those of you who are already living there, you're already, I'm sure, nodding your head. Yep, Alia, yep, life feels effortless when we are at that level. So now let's look at what trust is. Do you get something and then you trust it, or do you trust or then you get something? First trust come and then you get something. So I am going to trust today is going to be one of the most beautiful day of my life. I am going to consciously trust that, and then I will have the most beautiful day of my life. When I trust that, when I anchor into that energy, when I'm putting out that intention in the universe, what I'm doing, I'm opening my heart to the most beautiful day that already belongs to my soul. The opposite would be I'm going to worry about every single thing. I'm going to focus on every single thing that can go wrong. My heart is closing, closing, closing. Now, my mental chaos is going to create a chaotic day for me. When I find myself spinning in a whirlpool, I pause and I ask myself, what's going on within you? Because we get distracted, we get disconnected from what's going on within me. In that moment, I always find there's something somewhere in my life that I am not trusting right now. I want to see the results before I can fully trust it. And that is the trick of our mind. That is not coming from our heart. That is the need for instant gratification. We want to see the results now. It cannot come tomorrow. It needs to happen now. Only then I will trust. My friend, that is not trust. So, this trust that I'm talking about is trust in your creator, the force that created you, the life that you're living, the universe that you're a part of. And when I say the word universe, I know some people get confused. What is universe? What is God? Universe is everything that the higher power has created. So the universe would be the plant, the sun, the moon, my body, you, the rocks, the oil in the earth. All of that is universe, and the whole universe is here to support my existence, your existence. I use crystals in my healing. Those crystals are coming from earth to assist me, to assist you. Everything is here to serve us. A cat that I have in my home, that cat is here to make me feel better, to be a very nice emotional support pet, if lack of a better word. Every single thing is here to support us. When I trust that, my heart opens. When I wake up in the morning and I trust that God is going to give me the best, only the best today, my heart opens. If after 10 minutes something happened and I'm like, why God is doing this to me, my heart closes. You might have experience playing with a plant. I forgot what the name of the plant is. It's very sensitive to touch. So if you touch it, the leaves close. If you let it be, it opens. That is how our heart's energy is. And that is why there is heavy set of teachings going on. Be in the now, be in your heart space, be mindful. All those techniques help you keep your heart open. You go into your head, your heart closes. All day long, I am focusing on, no matter whatever I'm doing, all day long, I'm focusing on where my presence is. Is it in my head or is it in my heart? And for me personally, I love to live in my back heart. That is where I do all kind of stuff. The landscape is always changing. Whenever I'm working on the next level of my growth, that is where I am. I speak from that place. I live in that place. I eat from that place. But then there are moments I am not there. And I come here and I get stuck here. So I catch myself, I bring myself back down into my heart. So that is how stepping into that trust every single day, trusting life, that life is here to help you. I know sometime we hear, like one time one of my mentor was talking about life, and one of the sentence he said, like, life can really treat you bad and crush you and this and that. Yeah, sometimes we feel that is our reality. But if we understand the way this universe is created, the way this universe is designed, if we truly, truly, truly understand that, there's nothing wrong ever happening to you. When we don't understand why my life is such a mess, we just don't understand how the universe is structured and what is my role in it. What is my soul going through right now that I am experiencing this reality that I'm experiencing? We go into our head, we judge ourselves, we judge our situation, close up our heart, get stuck in that tar, sometimes for decades, and not come out of it. Well, it's very easy if in that moment we don't judge, we lean into trust that whatever I'm going through, it's taking me to a better tomorrow, because tomorrow is the most beautiful day I'm going to experience. It's going to be even better than today. When we start nurturing that trust, our heart stays open. The truth of the matter is, nobody knows if we are going to be here tomorrow. So when we direct our energy for the better, we trust, our heart stays open. So, my friend, that is all for today. And I am going to keep these short and sweet. If all this is resonating with you, if this is something you want to work on, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you, because for me, this is my soul's work. My soul literally came here to do this for you. So you working with me, you're helping me live my soul's path. And you're also making this world a bigger and a brighter and lighter place for the generations to come. Because when one person does the work of opening their heart, they truly become a channel of more of their light. You're literally going to bring more of the light to this earth. And more than ever, now is the time. We need your light. We need more of everybody's light. So I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you tomorrow, most likely around same time. Sending you so much love. Bye.